saying that I want answers and I want to heal from whatever answer I get, and asking for help, I honor you right now for that. Thank you.
Okay. So, Quentin, let's talk about the fact that you're 35 years old and you never knew, really, who your biological father was.
When I was younger, playing football, doing sports, I seen my mother on the sidelines, but she was the only one I saw on the sidelines.
Who do you blame for all this?
I blame both my mother and Joe. They both played an equal part in not finding out the answers for a child that is potentially his.
Do you think Joe is your father?
If my mother says she was only with 2 men around the time that I was conceived, and the other man was tested and proven negative, I strongly believe that there's a possibility that Joe is my father.
You think you look like Joe?
I honestly don't see the resemblance. I don't see resemblance.
This all came about because your mother contacted Joe just several months ago for the first time in years, right?
It was very random for me, because I'm, just living life, taking care of my kids, going to work, and then she calls me up and she's like, hey, so I spoke to Joe. You remember him? I'm like, yeah, I kind of do. And then she's like, oh, well, he asked about you and he said he wants a DNA test. Do you want to get it done? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. If he thinks I'm his son, and, let's do it. But after 35 years, now he wants to get DNA test done. It's kind of confusing and just bringing up all these old emotions that I thought I had put away.
So we're going to meet Joe in a bit. We might as well bring in your mom. Joining us from Altair, Texas, is Veronica. Nice to have you with us, Veronica.
Hi, Maury.
Nice to see you. Your son blames Joe and blames you.
Yeah, he has that right to blame me, but Quentin got a few things wrong on that. First of all, he did have a dad in the house until we got divorced. So he did have a dad in the house
until I was 13. Until I was 13. So from 13 until I was a grown man, I didn't have no guidance. I didn't have no guidance.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You just didn't have Joe. Yes, you did.
Who was my? He was not in the house though. He was not in the house.
Yes,
he was 1,000 miles away. He was 1,000 miles away.
No, he was not.
I'm in Texas, he's in Georgia. Take responsibility for your part.
You take responsibility. What you're not going to do. What you're not going to do is tell me what I need to do.
Veronica.
I'm your child. I can't take responsibility for that.
You ain't no child. You're a grown man.
I've got the answer, okay? And we're going to get the answer for this 35-year mystery. But there's one person I want to talk to that we haven't talked to, and that
Bring
is...
him on, Slow Joe.
Karamo.
See how she always been.
You've seen this mother-son relationship. You see how it's going down.
Yeah.
What do you think?
There is so much pain that is built up in this relationship. Veronica, you are hurt and you are defensive because of that hurt. And your son is screaming out to you right now, and there is a breakdown in communication, accountability. There's so many things that are happening right now, and this relationship has to be repaired no matter what the results are, because that's the only way that you all are going to grow and be better. Because at the end of the day, your son is crying out that he's hurting, and I can see in your eyes, the way you're talking, Veronica, that you are hurting right now, too. There's a lot of pain going on right now, but as this continues, we all got to take a pause, get these results, and then we're going to
find out the results of this 35-year-old DNA mystery when we come back.